slow.
Yeah.
Welcome to TAG!
That's your cue. Look what you made me do.
Technology,
Automotive,
and gaming.
and today, phone.
Shane's gonna drop his phone in the toilet.
I am not gonna drop my phone in the toilet.
Anyways, no, he's thinking about getting my phone, which I have dropped in the lake, a river.
You dropped in the river.
I fell off a boat, dropped in the river, and it's waterproof, still working good today.
Real quick, I gotta take a pisser.
Alright, well he takes a piss. Here's the intro.
Pretty wash. Look at that right there.
Whoa.
Tag, you're it. Gosh darn it! Look what I did. I dropped my phone right next to the porcelain throne there. Lucky it wasn't in there, and it cracked. You see this? Look at this. It cracked. Now I really do need a new phone. Look at that. It's all cracked up and crappy.
Sooner than expected.
Sooner than expected. So I think.
Wait.
What is that?
Do you hear that?
Whoa!
Oh my god, come on, is this Doc Brown? Tristan Doc Brown again? We did this already. We're doing this again?
What is coming?
There's the
There it
DeLorean. Oh, Jesus. Here comes Doc.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, wait. Huh? Is that Shane McFly?
Yeah, it is, Jerry. I think that's
yeah,
it is. So, you gotta get a shot. Okay. So I got this book for you, the A to Z of the car. And, yeah, you read it. Maybe you want to drive it.
You might learn something there, Tristan.
Okay.
Get a county card here.
True to Felicia.
Yeah, there you go. Good. Alright. You can't get a Samsung Galaxy S10. It will ruin your life. You'll break into first year, and you'll go into debt. I'll tell you what. And then, when you get married, you'll end up in a divorce.
Married? I don't know about that.
And it will ruin your life. Okay. Oh, what kind of beer is that there? What's that?
It's a Busch Light. That's
What's that?
from Minhas Distilleries in Monroe, Wisconsin, dearie.
There we go. Ah, yeah. Okay, what's that?
Wisconsin made. So what should I do? And why do I look the same? Do I not age or something there?
Well, it turns out we don't age, except for the hair. And
wait, I lose my hair and I get married? It makes sense. No.
you know, every man gives up eventually. You know, women are very persistent.
Oh, they're persistent. Yeah.
You just getting married.
That's for sure.
Anyways, there's more important things at stake here, okay? So, you can't get the Samsung Galaxy
I heard you
S10.
the first 3 times.
Let me show you what you should get. I got something really nice for you. It's a blackview BF 9800 Pro. Let me get it through the portal here.
Like a glory hole.
That's a door. That's a door. There you go. Here it is. I even got a dangly for you to tie it up to your long hands because you know you drop shit. We all know you drop shit.
Cool. So, should you be time traveling and drinking? You know, drinking and traveling there, you know?
Yeah, you know. The doc invented a self-time traveling car so I can drink and travel. It's nice.
Dude, sweet.
Okay.
So I got it going there. Toodles and good luck with that. Hopefully you won't get divorced.
I won't get married. Are you
yeah,
gonna
I need a roadie. I don't gotta drive, so you know, he does it for me. Later.
I guess the moral of the story is don't get married. Yeah. So, hey Tristan, are we gonna finish this video and get this done, or you actually learned something, Gary?
Oh yeah, this is great book. Oh man, DeLorean here. Oh Jesus, DeLoreans. There's so much information. Oh, I can't tell you what. Just give me a moment. Go. Be like.
Are you is he convincing you not to drive a Prius no more? You know?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a couple of trucks in here. Holy shit. Oh man. But you know what? I should probably put this down. We should do a video. What do you think?
Addicting book, I know.
Yeah, let's go do this.
Let's get going on it, Harry. Let's finish this phone video.
Absolutely, let's do this.
Yeah.
Wait, where's your glass?
He took it.
Oh, here, hold on. New glass.
There you go.
Some beer.
Alright, sounds good. Oh, I like beer there.
There you go.
The good beer, not Bush.
I mean, it's KC Lager from Mean House, Wisconsin.
Yeah, yeah. It's
From Monroe, Wisconsin, from Mean House.
Yeah.
You know.
Cheers. Alright.
Probably better than a Bush Light.
Alright. Yeah, it's true. Alright.
So,
Back to these phones. So, this is basically a normal Galaxy phone you got there, except indestructible. That's the main thing.
you took it swimming,
Yes.
kayaking,
So I've taken it kayaking. I left it in the
jumped
chillax.
off a cliff,
A small cliff.
survived.
Survives.
You charged it with a solar charger.
Yes, many times. We actually left it in the kayak, and I left it just hanging off the chillax, this little tubey like this, in the water.
Oh, he had
for
little
hours.
floaties for it too.
Yeah, I got little floaties, put floaties on it, so if you lost it, it floated. It was pretty nice there when you're just going out swimming and stuff like that. That's the main reason I got it for, and for dropping and stuff. And it seemed to survive that real well. You know, we got some great photos with it, because we were able to take this phone out instead of other phones, and that was nice. Nice having a phone that you didn't have to worry about breaking,
Yeah.
you know, or drowning. So that was cool. That was very nice.
Why don't we bring her on in and
Dive down to this
Dive
awesome
down
indestructible
to the-
phone
deep depths
of this
phone.
aftermarket,
Waterproof.
just indestructible almost Android cell phone. Alright, so you got this plastic here. I mean, it's plasticky compared to this, which clearly is glass, but they say it's indestructible. So that's definitely, you know, something that you just have to sacrifice and live with the slightly cheaper quality. Because, you know, there are, after a month of using it, it's really hard to see, but there are some scratches. I mean, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but there's a fingerprinted up. It's a fingerprint. I mean, all glass is fingerprint magnets. I mean, if you can look at, they're all magnets. But there's a scratch here and there, and a small one down there. But I'm gonna put a cover on it because they do make covers, just because I want it to be a little more indestructible. Now, the biggest pro of this thing, so whatsoever, in my opinion, is its indestructibility. All right,
So is the glass a pro or a con?
it's a pro and con. It's a pro because it's so indestructible, because it's kind of a plasticky feel, so when you drop it, it won't break. But it's also a con because it feels cheap. It does feel cheap. But that cheapness is misleading, because plastic, unlike glass, won't shatter. And also because this big bezel, it's actually designed to go over like a lip, and the bezel will get hurt first before the actual screen. So that's super nice. And just like any other screen, it wears really fast. The apps go up real quick. It's not slow. It has 6 gigs RAM and 128 gigs of storage. Oh, that's what I'm talking about there. And on top of that, the front-facing camera, which is right there, 16 megapixels. Back-facing camera, 48, 16 for the wider angle ones, but this is standard. And then right there is your FLIR thermal imaging camera. So you can see thermal images. I even got some thermal images. I'll show you a couple pictures of thermal images. Look at that. That's my nephew Braden, and that's my mom, and that's a fire. Thought I'd take a picture of a fire, because fires are cool. And that's another fire. Fire, fire, fire. I like taking pictures of fire. That is my girlfriend chilling. And that is the, that's the washer and dryer. Why do I have the washer and dryer? That's a really good picture of a washer and dryer. You want to see that? That's a washer and dryer. Thermal imaging. Apparently they're very hot. So that's super cool. Another super cool thing about it is obviously its indestructibility. So this is IP69 rated. It even says waterproof, dustproof on the sides. So dustproof, waterproof. And IP69 means 1.5 meters, 30 minutes submerged, and it won't go bad. As well as the entire phone is like a case. So there's rubber here, metal there, a rubber nodule here because they know it always falls in the corners. And then on the top, to make it even more waterproof. So everyone's like, it's also got an Irf Blaster. I know I went on a tangent.
Oh!
Irf Blaster, so I can change the TV and everything like that. That's super cool. Oh, and for the Xbox, super cool. Here, to make it more waterproof, they actually put a plug in there along with that port being waterproof as well. Same down here. plug along with the port being waterproof as well. So dual waterproof. I will tell you for a fact, I put this in the water, went and took underwater pictures, then I charged it up 30 minutes later. Worked great, no problem. So the stats are fantastic. For 500 bucks, you're getting a great phone. And this thing, it performs. It really does. I've only used it for a month. By the month, I'll have to say, as a touch phone, because my favorite phone was never a touchscreen phone. It's still the old BlackBerry Curve. It worked amazing. It is the best touch phone I've ever owned. I don't like how big it is, but it's super fast. I mean, you just go app after app, loads up. That RAM is just crazy. Well, some of the apps suck.
What about updates?
Oh, I forgot about updates. So you're talking about updates? Zero, zilch, nada. So here's the thing. It gave me one option when I first bought the phone. There's an update. Do you want to update? So I looked up the update and see what the most current was. And I have an app for a certain device where I need to locate my device. And that device didn't have the new update. So like, I don't want to update. Hasn't asked me since. So you don't need to update. And the reason they do that.
But you can.
You can. You just go into your settings like any other thing. And then you go into what you are system. And then you update. I don't really care to do it, so I'm not going to do it because I'm afraid if I touch it, it'll update on me. You know what I'm saying there? Anyway, so I don't want it to update. So it doesn't make you update. And all my other apps work with the old update. I'll probably update if I can, probably every 6 months to a year, just so I can use certain apps like Pandora and other things. But for the most part, I don't really see a point. I mean, especially because it works, and that just clogs things up. And when you get it, 128 gigs, technically true, but let's be honest, you're looking at 3 to 4 of those gigs being for the phone itself. So when I got it, I had 124.6 gigs of space. Which,
sometimes apps or updates screw things up.
Yeah, sometimes updates even take more space. So I had 124. I've been taking a lot of photos, especially the 48 megapixel photos, and those take up a lot of blade space. So I'm now down to 98 gigs of space because of those 48 megapixel photos. While incredible, I know if I showed you in here, it wouldn't matter. Because you're
Did you say it had an SD card slot?
Oh, it does. And I will tell you, it's one of the coolest SD card slots in the world. So you know how you have to have a stupid thing to get in there? No more. But yeah, let me show you the SD card. Let me turn the phone off, and I'll show you how convenient it is to get that, because it's super nice. You just need like a guitar pick or something. I'll show you here. Turn the phone off. Tristan, do you have a guitar pick? Oh, I have a knife. Never mind, I got a knife. Always got a knife.
Scissors.
I got a knife. Anyways, so you take the pick, in this case a knife, and you just pull up. Boom. Well, I actually got the thing off. Hey, so it's a double-sided one. Or no, it's the SIM card. So it's the SIM card. There's the SD card. It's in there somewhere. Oh yeah, the SD card's right there. Yep. So the SD card, you have to do the little pressy thingy to get the SD card out of there.
From where?
Right there.
There's a hole in. Oh, you gotta push
right
the SD card.
Yeah, so you push the thing out, and then the SD card just pops out. But that's not gonna work. You need one of those pokey things.
Oh, you need a pokey thing.
Yeah, a pokey thing. But it's still not that hard. I put my SIM back in. But
Why do they have the SIM come out easy, but not the SD card?
You know, I thought that too, and I don't remember. There was a thing in the blip, but the blip was translated from English to Chinese. Now, I don't know if you know anything about translations, but they're generally crap.
I gotcha.
So,
okay.
No clue. But either way, it's actually pretty easy. You know, it's pretty waterproof too. I love it. Also, the thumbprint thing is more sensitive. Tristan, can you touch your thumbprint, please? Go ahead and touch it. Touch it. Okay. It's actually more sensitive. Works really well. Boom. Super light.
All right, let's do it at the same time.
All right, it's good. Same time. 3,
2,
2, 1. You won. Yours is faster. But I don't have to adjust like Brittany does. But she has an S8, you have an S10.
I think it's side fingerprint sensor. I always felt like the side fingerprint sensor was the best. And they're a new company.
Anyway, so glossary. Oh, and the fingerprint sensor is just almost as good as the Samsung Galaxy S10. Obviously, it turns out it's faster. I think mine is...
Yours isn't a button, right?
No, it's just not. It's just a sensor.
Okay, this is a button, which gets annoying.
Yeah, I can see how that'd be annoying.
This does get annoying that it's a button. Sometimes you're like trying to push the button, not push the button, just like wake the fuck up. Do you have a button? A power button?
Yeah, right here.
So what happens if it's the power button and the fingerprint sensor button?
At the same time?
No.
Why would I hit the power button?
Alright, so say it's... Okay. You hit that, and then you hit the fingerprint sensor button.
Oh, same thing.
I think it's faster. Because I guess think about waking up. Second program method.
Oh, okay. I get you saying. You hit the power button, then you hit that. Okay, I get you saying. That makes sense.
But I like it better.
I do. I also think that it is proprietary switch right here. You can change whatever you want. I haven't changed it yet. It's nice.
Unlike the stupid Bixby button?
Yeah, there's no Bixby button. This is, you can change one. I haven't done that yet. I gotta look into more settings. But
honestly, people disagree with me. I think the third button completely is just a dumb button, period. I haven't found one app you'd ever want to program for that.
I was thinking
You think about
Pandora.
flashlight. Of course, I don't know how many times you hit that button. It's actually in a very nice spot.
Okay, that's
it's actually in a nice spot, because I don't know, if you'd hit that very much, would you?
No, here's the thing. I thought about that too. When I'm watching YouTube, mainly, or Netflix or whatever, my old phone, I go like this because the power button was over there, so I'd have it here, but then the power button is right here, so I flip it now, it's right here, and it's fine with the volume button. You're like, oh, I just hit the volume button, no big deal. But if I put like a flashlight or something on this button and accidentally hit it, that wouldn't be good. I forgot to add, that's got this loop here that you can put in a string, which I do, especially for kayaking and hiking, and tie it around your pants, so you can't lose it. So that's perfect. And if you don't care about any of the other fancy stuff, and you don't need all the other perfect camera that the S20 has, which I agree the S20 has a better camera than this one. This only has 40 megapixels. S20 has a super optical zoom. This does not have that. So let me just say to conclude this up here. All right. If you want a phone and you don't care about imperfections, here's my imperfection. Big bezel. You don't care. Slightly cheaper front, but it's invincible. That doesn't bother you.
And all the other features the same pretty much?
They're all the same. I mean, this phone isn't really anything better than the other phone. It's just invincible, and that's the whole point where I got it. I know it's huge. I hate the fact it's huge. But literally, I don't care. I've dropped out my car. I've dropped like crazy. This is just a tank of a phone, and if you want a tank of a phone,
so you buy it. $500.
You
don't need to stress about a case.
No case, and you're done. Yeah. And also the 6500, did I mention the 6500 milliamp hour battery? I don't remember if I mentioned that.
You never did.
I never mentioned 6500 milliamp hour battery. 6500 milliamp hour battery. Now that is awesome because I can keep it, right now I'm at 42, so I'll have to charge. But I can keep it at 42 to 60, or 40 to 60, which the Toyota Prius does, keep the batteries last on 40 to 60, and it lasts forever. And literally, if you want to do that, my hope is that they say you can get up to 2,500 cycles from 40 to 60. So in 2-3 years, I will have a phone that may not have 6,500 milliamp hours, but hopefully have like 4,000 or 5,000 milliamp hours. So I'm not stressing over if I have battery for the whole day. So yeah, it's a great phone. I think you should get it, and I think that Samsung it's got competition. To sum up there, I think if you don't need a name brand phone and you're not looking for a camera that's like the new Samsung Galaxy S20 there, or some of the iPhone cameras with a lot of different filters and stuff. It does have a lot of filters, but they're not as good. I'll give you that, they're not as good. The thermal imaging camera is not the best. I think the Cat phone, which the phone I was also looking at, beat it, but it's still nice. It's pretty darn invincible. I mean, literally invincible. This thing's a brick. And the 6,500 milliamp hour battery will frickin', it just beats all the other phones. Because when I was camping, I used a solar charger. Charged it up to 60% every morning by 10 o'clock. And when I was just sitting there taking pictures out in a kayak, hiking, came back, I was at 40%. Just charge it real quick for the end of the day. For the sun was gone, it's good to go. Damn. Cherry. So, I'm Shane.
I magically have a beer. My name's Tristan.
Take, you're it.